Phoenix, a city known for its vibrant energy and sun-drenched landscapes, carries a tragic secret. Behind the bustling streets and gleaming skyscrapers lies a stark reality, a homeless crisis claiming hundreds of lives. In the first half of 2022 alone, as many as 500 individuals living on the streets of Phoenix lost their lives. The numbers paint a grim picture, a stark reminder of the human cost of this crisis. Each life lost represents a story untold, a life tragically cut short. These are not just statistics, they are mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. They are individuals who, for various reasons, found themselves navigating the unforgiving streets, their lives tragically intertwined with the harsh realities of homelessness. The crisis demands our attention. We cannot, in good conscience, ignore the plight of our most vulnerable citizens. It is time to confront the issue head-on, to understand the factors contributing to this tragedy, and to work towards a future where every resident of Phoenix has a chance at a safe and dignified life. The relentless heat of the Sonoran Desert, a defining characteristic of Phoenix, poses a significant threat to its homeless population. Temperatures regularly soar above 100 degrees Fahrenheit during summer months, turning the city into a concrete furnace. For those without the shelter of a home, the heat can be unbearable, even deadly. Dehydration, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke are constant threats, and the lack of access to shade and clean drinking water exacerbates the risks. Many homeless individuals have pre-existing health conditions, making them even more susceptible to heat-related illnesses. The city's infrastructure, designed to mitigate the effects of heat for those indoors, offers little respite to those living on the streets. Bus stops, often used as temporary shelters, provide minimal protection from the scorching sun. Parks and other public spaces, while offering some shade, can become unbearably hot during peak hours. The unforgiving heat serves as a constant reminder of the precariousness of life on the streets. The homeless population in Phoenix is not a monolithic group. It is a diverse community with unique stories, struggles, and aspirations. Behind the statistics are individuals from all walks of life, veterans who served their country, families displaced by economic hardship, individuals battling mental health challenges or addiction. Each person carries their own burdens, their own reasons for ending up on the streets. Some have fallen through the cracks of the social safety net, while others have been failed by a system ill-equipped to address their specific needs. Understanding the complexities of homelessness is crucial. It is not simply a matter of lacking a physical address. It is about the absence of stability, security, and hope. It is about the erosion of dignity that comes with being invisible, forgotten, and judged by society. It is about the daily struggle for survival, for basic necessities like food, water, and shelter. The crisis of homeless deaths in Phoenix has not gone unnoticed. Community organizations, faith-based groups, and city initiatives are working tirelessly to provide aid and support to those living on the streets. Cooling centers offer refuge from the scorching heat during the summer months, providing a safe space to escape the elements, hydrate, and access basic medical attention. Outreach programs work on the front lines, connecting with individuals living on the streets, offering food, water, clothing, and hygiene supplies. They also provide critical information about available resources and connect individuals with social services, mental health support, and addiction recovery programs. However, these efforts, while commendable, are often stretched thin. Limited resources, funding constraints, and the sheer scale of the crisis pose significant challenges. Cooling centers, while essential, are often temporary solutions, only available during specific hours and months. Shelters operate at or near capacity, with long waiting lists and strict eligibility requirements that can exclude some of the most vulnerable individuals. Section 5, Temporary Fixes, Lasting Solutions, the need for a permanent safety net. While immediate relief efforts are crucial to saving lives, addressing the root causes of homelessness requires a long-term, sustainable approach. The focus should shift from managing the crisis to preventing it. This requires a multi-pronged strategy that includes expanding access to affordable housing, strengthening mental health and addiction services, and providing pathways to economic self-sufficiency. Investing in permanent supportive housing is paramount. This model provides not just a roof overhead, but also wraparound services like case management, job training, and life skills development. It offers a pathway out of homelessness, empowering individuals to rebuild their lives with dignity and hope. Addressing the lack of affordable housing is another critical component. Rising rents, stagnant wages, and a shortage of affordable housing options have pushed many individuals and families to the brink of homelessness. Investing in the development of affordable housing units, providing rental assistance programs, and implementing policies to prevent unfair evictions can help alleviate the pressure on those struggling to keep a roof over their heads. Section 6. Beyond Shelter. Addressing the root causes. Homelessness is rarely the result of a single factor. It is often the culmination of multiple challenges, including poverty, lack of affordable health care, domestic violence, mental health issues, and substance abuse. Addressing these root causes is essential to breaking the cycle of homelessness. Expanding access to mental health and addiction treatment services is crucial. Many individuals experiencing homelessness struggle with untreated mental health conditions or substance abuse disorders, which can create barriers to accessing housing and employment. Providing accessible, affordable, and culturally competent mental health and addiction treatment services can help individuals stabilize their lives and regain their footing. Creating pathways to economic self-sufficiency is another vital component. This includes providing job training programs, financial literacy education, and access to employment opportunities that offer livable wages and benefits. Empowering individuals with the skills and resources they need to achieve financial stability can help break the cycle of poverty and reduce the risk of homelessness. Section 7. A Shared Responsibility. Phoenix's Collective Response. Addressing the homeless crisis in Phoenix is not solely the responsibility of the government or social service agencies. It requires a collective effort from all segments of society, including businesses, faith-based organizations, community groups, and individual citizens. Businesses can play a role by offering employment opportunities to individuals experiencing homelessness, providing job training programs, or supporting local organizations addressing the issue. Faith-based organizations can continue their compassionate work of providing food, clothing, shelter, and spiritual guidance. Community groups can organize neighborhood cleanups, volunteer at local shelters, or advocate for policies that support affordable housing and social services. Individual citizens can contribute by volunteering their time, donating to reputable organizations, or simply treating those experiencing homelessness with dignity and respect. Section 8. A Call for Empathy. Bridging the Divide. The homeless crisis in Phoenix is not just a social issue, it is a human tragedy. It is a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of empathy and compassion. It is easy to turn away from the harsh realities of homelessness, to dehumanize those living on the streets, to view them as statistics or problems to be solved. However, it is precisely in these moments that we must choose empathy over indifference, compassion over judgment. We must remember that behind every statistic, there is a human being with a story, with hopes, and with dreams. We must challenge the stereotypes and prejudices that perpetuate the stigma surrounding homelessness. We must see the humanity in every individual, regardless of their circumstances. It is through empathy that we can begin to bridge the divide, to build connections, and to create a more just and compassionate society. Section 9. Turning awareness into action towards a brighter future. The crisis of homeless deaths in Phoenix is a call to action for all of us. It is a reminder that we cannot stand idly by while our fellow human beings suffer. We must turn our awareness into action, our empathy into tangible support. We must demand that our elected officials prioritize affordable housing, expand access to mental health and addiction services, and invest in programs that address the root causes of homelessness. We must support organizations working tirelessly on the front lines, providing vital services and advocating for change. We must engage in open and honest conversations about homelessness, challenging stereotypes and promoting understanding. We must work together as a community to create a Phoenix where everyone has a safe place to call home, a place where every life is valued, and where everyone has the opportunity to thrive.